Welcome to our channel where today, we're diving into an extraordinary story that will leave you both fascinated and astounded. The year was 1995, a year that saw the release of endless pop culture phenomena, from iconic films to unforgettable music hits, but among these celebrated moments lies a fascinating piece of currency that has garnered the staggering price tag of a cool $88 million. Yes, you heard that right, $88 million for a single 1-cent coin. This remarkable value stems from some rare errors and mistakes made during its production, and today, we're going to unpack the fascinating elements that contribute to the astonishing worth of this tiny penny. At first glance, many might dismiss a 1-cent coin as easily forgotten or insignificant, but it's the very nuances in the minting process that turned a simple piece of copper-plated zinc into a collector's dream, creating a frenzy among numismatists and investors alike. The 1995 1-cent coin, commonly known as the Lincoln penny, was out and about during a time when American currency was still primarily made of copper, combining historical significance with intriguing production mishaps that spurred its value sky high. In 1995, the United States Mint was operating at full capacity, churning out millions of pennies to facilitate the ongoing commerce and to keep the economy well-oiled. However, in this meticulously calculated operation, anomalies did occur, resulting in a few misprints that would lead to unforeseen consequences. The most notable of these errors revolves around a simple yet critical detail: the presence of what is known as a double die. Essentially, a double die coin occurs when a coin is struck twice by a die, usually due to a misalignment during the minting process, causing a doubling effect on specific elements of the design, making them appear twice as bold. In the case of the 1995 Lincoln penny, these proofs of craftsmanship created some fascinating variants that have pushed collectors to feverish bidding wars, resulting in coining one of the most famous fables in the history of American currency. The rarity of a double die penny, particularly from 1995, is due to the limited number of these misprints in circulation, making each specimen a golden ticket for collectors. Imagine holding in your hand a piece of history that boasts an error so minute, yet so magnificent, that it could change your financial future overnight. As minting errors go, the allure of owning something that was not meant to exist is simply irresistible. To understand why exactly this 1-cent coin can fetch such a staggering price tag, we need to also consider how these errors are evaluated among collectors. In the world of numismatics, coin grading plays a pivotal role in assessing the condition and quality of coins. Ranging from pristine uncirculated conditions to heavily circulated examples, the state of a given coin underscores its valuation significantly. Coins that exhibit significant grading scores, particularly those reaching the near-perfect levels of MS 67 or higher, can skyrocket in value, especially when they possess unique attributes attributed to their minting mistakes. When it comes to the 1995 1-cent coin, the combination of a double die error and a high grading score fosters an environment ripe for astronomical valuations, creating a sense of scarcity in a market that thrives on uniqueness. Furthermore, collectors are not just pining after the aesthetic appeal of these coins, there lies a deeper connection to a significant era in American history, allowing them to partake in a journey that dates back to the inception of the U.S. Mint. Each coin tells a story, and for enthusiasts, the chance to own a piece with rich historical background and financial promise is often too enticing to overlook. Moreover, the value of coins often fluctuates due to market demand, and as more individuals enter the world of collecting, the competition for such prized possessions heightens. This growing trend can lead to bidding wars among passionate collectors, driving the prices of these unique coins higher and higher into realms previously thought unattainable. The allure of this particular penny is further compounded by the idea of the what-if, the thought that you might find one among your change, thus transforming an otherwise mundane occurrence into an improbable treasure hunt. In fact, stories abound of ordinary citizens chancing upon these illustrious coins, and the subsequent wealth discovery adds an element of fantasy to the reality of coin collecting. Such narratives spark excitement throughout the community, emboldening both seasoned enthusiasts and novice collectors to sift through their everyday change, looking for the coveted 1995 double-die penny that could be tucked away amidst the ordinary. In addition to this, social media and platforms like YouTube have propelled the fascinating world of coin collecting into the limelight, generating buzz that draws in thousands of newcomers, fostering a robust and growing community of aspiring collectors. The viral nature of such content means that even individuals who may never have considered coin collecting before are suddenly immersed in this captivating world, learning about the unique features of rare coins, enhancing their knowledge, and seeking that elusive 1995 1-cent coin with dreams of finding fortune in their own back pocket. Given the rarity of the 1995 double-die error penny, many private collectors and prominent auction houses have reported massively inflated sales for these coins throughout recent years. When the opportunity arises for a specimen to come up for auction, collectors will enthusiastically line up to outbid one another, reflecting a passionate pursuit of not just something valuable but rather a piece of history imbued with stories and errors from nearly 3 decades ago. The maturation of the internet and online auction platforms has transformed how these collectors can transact, making it easier than ever to buy or sell a sought-after coin, resulting in prices that continuously break records. The involvement of professional third-party grading services also adds another layer of legitimacy and assurance for buyers in this domain, allowing them to make informed purchases rooted in verified conditions and valuations that buyers can trust. However, if you think the value of the 1995 1-cent coin hinges solely on its errors and grading, think again. With such a unique focal point comes the question of provenance: who owned this coin before you? The history behind a coin can enhance its value, encompassing everything from the initial minting to notable previous owners. Ownership by prominent collectors or historical figures could significantly influence the price, further intertwining the asset with layers upon layers of significance, thus adding to potential future sales as the market continues to evolve. Collectors understand that provenance may not just add cachet, but it may also imbue the coin with a narrative that could compel future generations of enthusiasts to consider it worthy of admiration and investment. So, the appeal of the 1995 1-cent coin extends far beyond its face value. It is an item shrouded in storied anomalies, market dynamics, and a rich history that beckons collectors from all walks of life. In the grand spectrum of history and economics, coins symbolize more than currency. They serve as an intersection of art, culture, and opportunity. Such attributes underline why errors on seemingly unremarkable coins such as the 1995 Lincoln penny can spark extraordinary interest, leading to bidding wars that elevate a once humble denomination into the realm of luxury items. As we connect the dots between this inflationary phenomenon and the enduring appeal of coin collecting, it is the passion of the individuals that breathe life into coins like the 1995 1-cent error. These enthusiasts engage in trading, conventions, and exhibitions, celebrating their shared love for history and craftsmanship, building a vibrant community that thrives on camaraderie and discovery. The intertwining journeys of people seeking to uncover the treasures hidden in their pockets or stored away in closets infuse a sense of adventure into the often overlooked world of numismatics. In closing, this exploration into the fascinating story of the 1995 1-cent coin serves as a testament to the power of rarity, errors, and historical significance. What once looked like a simple penny can transform into a treasure chest bursting with possibilities. The attributes attached to misprints, grading, provenance, and the sense of community among coin collectors all coalesce into a rich tapestry that makes this particular 1-cent coin an iconic symbol of hope for collectors around the world, turning dreams of financial security into reality with each discovered piece. So the next time you come across a penny on the street or in your pocket, remember the extraordinary journey of the 1995 Lincoln penny and the mysteries it holds, and you might just spark your own collectability adventure. Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned for more captivating stories from the world of unusual treasures and remarkable histories. Next. Today, we have an incredible story to share that delves deep into the captivating world of numismatics, highlighting the extraordinary tale of a single coin that has captured the attention of collectors the world over, the infamous 2013 1-cent coin, which astonishingly commands a staggering value of $21 million due to its unique errors and minting mistakes. Most of you might be familiar with the general concept of error coins, but the story of the 2013 penny is particularly fascinating because it not only exemplifies the quirks that can happen during the minting process but also embodies the ultimate treasure hunt for collectors who are willing to invest not only their time but also their resources in pursuit of rare treasures and hidden gems. So, let us embark on this thrilling journey together and explore every little detail that contributes to the value of this enigmatic coin. The narrative begins in an era where pennies are commonly exchanged for goods and are often disregarded as mere pocket change. However, it is this very perception that creates ample opportunity for dedicated collectors to identify and acquire coins that possess distinctive features or mistakes. In 2013, during the production of 1-cent coins at the Denver Mint, an unexpected series of errors occurred during the striking process. Typically, coins are supposed to be produced with precision and consistency, adhering to the detailed designs intended by the U.S. Mint, which in this case featured the image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and a Union shield on the reverse. However, the events that transpired during the minting of the 2013 D1-cent coins introduced a unique and highly valuable anomaly, what is now widely known in numismatic circles as a double die error. This irregularity occurs when a coin is struck with improperly aligned dies, resulting in the date and other designs appearing doubled or blurred, creating an eye-catching error that stands out amidst the flood of regular, correctly minted coins. Specifically, the 2013 D1-cent coin exhibited this unusual malfunction, leading to an all-too-familiar debate in the coin-collecting community: how do we classify and value such a rare mistake? Errors in coin minting are often evaluated based on their rarity, visibility, and overall aesthetic appeal. In comparison with older error coins that may have had the same striking issues, the 2013 D penny captures the attention of modern collectors because it represents a contemporary twist on a traditional minting error, reminding us of the living history behind such objects. The discovery of the 2013 D1-cent coin sparked excitement in the numismatic world as news spread about the incredible values being attributed to this strikingly beautiful anomaly. Collectors, eager to get their hands on a piece of coinage that could potentially be worth millions, began scouring coin rolls, hunting through change jars and conducting research about how they might identify an error coin of their own. Thus, the legend of the 2013 D1-cent solidified itself not just as a valuable entity, but as a symbol of hope and perseverance for collectors everywhere. The numeral 2013 on the coin marks it as a product of modern U.S. Mint technology, yet the errors within it harken back to the days of previous error coins, such as the famed 1955 double-die penny, which has long been regarded as one of the most sought-after coins amid collectors, trading hands for hefty sums of money whenever it appears at auction. The vintage allure combined with this fresh modern take on a classic error elevates the value of the 2013 D1-cent far beyond what anyone initially anticipated as the coins hit circulation. An intriguing detail that heightens the coin's desirability is its limited availability. The quantity of 2013 D1-cent coins that actually exhibit the double die error is, quite frankly, exceedingly low compared to the overall mintage for the year, making it all the more unique. Because there are only a handful of authenticated examples in existence, collectors have been driven by the thrill of the chase. Scarcity, as in many markets, acts as a critical factor in determining a coin's value. Essentially, the law of supply and demand reigns supreme. As certain error coins become scarce or difficult to locate, they become increasingly valuable due to the frenzy that ensues among collectors eager to round out their collections or acquire a rare specimen to show off to peers. Additionally, social media and online auction platforms have hastened the pace at which coin sales occur, and the 2013 D1-cent coin is no exception. The moment any of these high-value error coins is unearthed, whether from a coin dealer's inventory or the depths of an unsuspecting person's change jar, word spreads like wildfire in dedicated online forums and platforms such as eBay, elevating the price through enthusiastic bidding by interested parties who see the potential in owning such a piece of history. When it comes to the high valuation of the 2013 D1-cent, there are indeed layers upon layers of factors that contribute to the astronomical price tag it bears. Beyond the sheer rarity of the double die error, there is also the overall condition of the coin itself, which is categorized according to the American Numismatic Association's grading scale. A key consideration among collectors is the grade or state of preservation of the coin, with specific designations from mint state to very fine, heavily influencing how much collectors are willing to pay. Coins that are well struck with minimal wear are typically graded higher and inevitably fetch higher prices in auctions. The condition of the 2013 D1-cent does encourage collectors to pay top dollar, as only coins in the finest conditions can be graded as gem uncirculated or MS 65 and above, which might indeed carry premium prices exceeding the millions. Along with conditioning, the story behind each coin enhances its value. The journey of a coin from the minting facility to a collector's hands can often be a narrative in itself. The 2013 D penny carries with it the mystery of how many have been produced, how many have been lost, and what adventures it may have experienced over time. When collectors can trace the history and provenance of a specific coin, it often leads to increased interest and intense bidding, opening the door for potentially record-breaking sales. Furthermore, the rise of television programs and YouTube channels focused on coin collecting has sparked an unprecedented interest among the general public in ancient history and circulated currency as integral pieces of Americana. As people engage in the hobby of collecting coins, they discover just how nuanced and layered the world of numismatics truly is, which leads them to seek out valuable specimens like the 2013 D1 cent. Even novice collectors are being drawn towards the thrill of finding unique coins within their everyday transactions. The quest for buried treasure, or the potential to strike gold, so to speak, encapsulates the excitement over finding, or even simply identifying, error coins like the 2013 D penny. As more people become involved in the hobby, whether for financial reasons or the sheer joy of collecting, the demand for unique pieces spikes, creating a further increase in valuations. With new generations of collectors stepping into the scene, the 2013 D1 cent coin finds itself firmly at the center of conversations about investment, value, and story, weaving its way through history as a theater of possibilities. The mistaken beauty of the 2013 D penny echoes beyond just its minting errors. It creates discussions about the value of imperfection and how history often finds a way to shine through the cracks. It is a reminder that mistakes can create opportunities, for both the minting process and for collectors who recognize this coin's worth. The underlying theme of perfection versus imperfection resonates with people across various walks of life. Just as we may encounter imperfections in our daily lives, the 2013 D1 cent highlights that beauty can often unfold through the unexpected. Collectors take pride in being guardians of history, and possessing an error coin that resonates within their souls provides a tangible connection to that notion. Whether they are sharing stories about their discoveries with fellow enthusiasts online or engaging in conversations about the curiosities of the numismatic world, the delight found in error coins exemplifies the magic woven into the fabric of coin collecting. This particular 2013 D1 cent coin will likely go down in history as one of the most iconic examples of how an error during minting transformed a simple penny into a multi-million-dollar piece, touching lives, bringing together collectors from all corners of the globe. As we conclude our discussion about the mesmerizing allure and immense value of the 2013 D1 cent coin, we must acknowledge the importance of curiosity, exploration, and the stories encapsulated within coins of all kinds. The valued mistakes embodied in the coin remind us that treasures and tales coexist, and those willing to seek them out are undoubtedly rewarded on both financial and philosophical levels. Keep your eyes peeled, keep searching those coins, and perhaps you might just discover a piece of history that holds its own value, not only monetarily but also personally, enriching your life in ways you might have never imagined. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the fascinating world of the 2013 D1 cent coin, and until next time, happy hunting. Next. Today, we have an astonishing topic to discuss that's bound to intrigue both seasoned collectors and casual viewers alike. We're diving deep into the tale of a remarkable coin, the 2018 D1 cent coin, which has been appraised at a staggering $11 million due to a plethora of production errors and peculiarities that distinguish it from your ordinary penny. This extraordinary coin is not just a piece of currency but a historical artifact with an extraordinary backstory that begins at the mint, where each coin is born. So, what exactly makes this coin so valuable? Let's take a closer look at the myriad of errors that occurred during its minting process, as well as the many factors that consumers and collectors consider when determining a coin's worth. It's essential to understand that minting coins is an intricate procedure involving heavy machinery, die presses, and various processes to ensure each coin is produced with precision and clarity. However, sometimes things do not go as planned, and errors can occur. In the case of the 2018 D1 cent coin, a rare double die error is at the heart of its exceptional valuation. This type of error arises when the design on a coin is stamped multiple times, leading to an impression that appears slightly offset, giving it a distinctive look. Double die coins convey an appearance of the lettering and images being blurred or thickened, which makes them instantly recognizable to collectors. The 2018 D1 cent coin exhibits such traits, particularly in its inscriptions, including the date and United States of America lettering that appears exaggerated, almost like an optical illusion. This peculiarity transforms an otherwise ordinary penny into a coveted collectible worth millions. However, the intrigue surrounding this 1 cent piece doesn't end with the double die. For instance, the coin's minting process also appears to have been marred by other errors, possibly including a wrong planchet error where the coin may have been struck on an incorrect planchet, meant for a different denomination entirely. Imagine the audacity of a penny being stamped on a nickel or dime planchet, drastically altering its weight and dimensions and rendering it completely distinct from standard pennies produced during that year. Such anomalies create a captivating story surrounding the coin, allowing collectors to perceive its unique production as both a rarity and a marvel. Oftentimes, the value of a coin is also augmented by its perceived condition or grade, which significantly influences its marketability. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 based on their preservation and quality, with higher grades denoting superior condition. The 2018 D1 cent coin would need to achieve a top grade, ideally mint state 68 or better, for it to demand a price in the millions. Thus, collectors frequently seek certified coins with high grades to ensure the best investment prospects. Grading companies meticulously evaluate coins under controlled lighting and environments to determine factors such as luster, surface marks, and overall aesthetics. Thus, if a coin is identified as having been particularly well preserved amidst its errors, its value is further enhanced in the eyes of collectors and investors alike, establishing it not just as a rarefied piece of U.S. currency but as an experience brimming with historical significance. Another piece to this intricate puzzle is the provenance of the coin, which can exponentially increase value through storytelling and historical context. How was this particular 2018 D1 cent coin discovered? Did it surface in circulation, be found in an old piggy bank, or emerge from a family inheritance? The more compelling the story surrounding a coin's discovery, the higher its desirability tends to soar. Collectors are not merely acquiring a piece of currency, they're invoking a sense of connection with history. Coins with unique provenance, especially those linked to notable collectors or significant events, often amplify their appeal and monetary worth. Furthermore, the market dynamics can have a notable impact on the valuation of error coins, especially coins as rare as the 2018 D1 cent. The sheer rarity of coins with production errors elevates their status as coveted collectibles. Thus, the more accidental mints like these appear on the market, the higher auction prices can climb. Demand for error coins has surged largely due to a growing community of collectors who frequently tout their finds online. Social media platforms, dedicated forums, and auction sites have transformed the world of numismatics into a bustling marketplace where enthusiasts readily share knowledge about errors and the best places to find them, attracting new collectors and investors along the way. This heightened interest can lead to fevered demand, enabling coins like the 2018 D1 cent to reach astronomical prices that make headlines around the world. In fact, a thriving online community and the ability to instantly connect with fellow enthusiasts has shifted the entire narrative of coin collecting from an esoteric hobby to an engaged global phenomenon, where discovery is celebrated, the thrill of finding invaluable pieces is shared, and awe is directed toward the fickle nature of minting. The vibrant nature of the numismatic environment today can bring to light the relevance of preserving not only the coin itself but of preserving the stories behind it. Our connections to history can deepen while we also reflect on what modern technology allows us to do in the world of coin collecting. The possibilities of investment extend beyond mere collectability, as those who engage with the market recognize the potential for significant returns on their investments. Certainly, this has led to more attention shifting toward workshop mint errors, as many seek to increase their portfolios through these unique assets. The economies of scale dictate value, and as supply dwindles while demand simultaneously rises, collectibles like the 2018 D1 cent coin can evolve into objects of immense worth. The broader implications of such investments lie within the panorama of wealth accumulation through unconventional means. Coins, as aspects of our daily life, demonstrate that beauty, history, and financial opportunity can all converge in remarkable ways. Yet, with great potential opportunities come inherent risks, as the market for rare coins can be unpredictable. Like any investment, particularly collectibles, fluctuations can and do occur due to varying interest levels and the changing winds of the economy. Investors must be careful and do their due diligence, watching market trends, understanding grading intricacies, and managing expectations around liquidity when dealing with high-value coin investments. Furthermore, collectors have to remain vigilant against counterfeit coins that can easily infiltrate the market, making it imperative to only acquire coins from reputable dealers and to ensure they are authenticated by professional grading services, as authenticity validates worth. As the demand grows for such rare error coins, so too does the sophistication of counterfeit operations, thereby heightening the need for discernment on the part of collectors. Additionally, as collectors become more educated and attuned to nuances in the market, they increasingly look for what lies beyond just raw numbers. They emphasize personal connection and the thrill of discovery that brought them into the hobby in the first place. Each coin collected can represent journeys undertaken, friendships forged, and the exploration of history's hidden treasures. Thus, while the excitement surrounding the 2018 D1 cent coin serves as a powerful reminder of the financial possibilities, it also emphasizes the profound stories overshadowed in simple transactions. Each coin tells a history that transcends its monetary value, engaging enthusiasts not only in terms of what they could sell it for, but also in terms of what adventures and knowledge it has brought into their lives. The aesthetic presentation of era coins becomes essential as well, as collectors often enjoy displaying these exceptional pieces. Whether framed or showcased in a display case, coins like the 2018 D1 cent have the potential to be conversation starters, drawing in attention and admiration from visitors. They stand as monuments not just to wealth, but to artistry and historical significance, a fascinating synthesis of technology, culture, and the absurdity of chance. Thus, the conversation surrounding such remarkable coins reaches into layers of appreciation that extend much deeper than face value or speculated dollar signs. As we consider what we've uncovered about this extraordinary coin today, it becomes clear that its distinction lies at the intersection of artistry, history, budgetary implications, and the unpredictable nature of chance, the very essence of the allure surrounding numismatics. Coins enrich our understanding of the past while simultaneously illuminating possibilities for the future. As a society, we continue to be enthralled by the concept of treasure that holds value not purely in dollars but as manifestations of human experiences embodied in small metallic discs that have traveled through time. Indeed, the enduring fascination with coins like the 2018 D1 cent invites us to probe deeper and reflect on our connections to history, economics, art, and the intricate tapestry of humanity's journey through time. If you've been captivated by the journey of this remarkable coin and want to learn more about other unique pieces within our numismatic exploration, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll continue to unveil the stories behind different noteworthy finds and what they symbolize in terms of legacy, investment, and collective memory. Thank you for joining us on this adventure today, and until next time, keep exploring the hidden treasures that lie within your own pockets and the stories waiting to be discovered within each phrase etched on coins that connect us to our history and to one another. Today, we are embarking on an intriguing journey into the annals of numismatic rarity, centering our attention on a particular minting that has captured the imagination of collectors and investors alike, the 1992 1-cent coin. This coin, overshadowed by its more common counterparts, is far from ordinary as it has garnered a staggering valuation of $108 million. So, what elevates a simple penny to this astonishing price tag? Let's unravel the mystery of the 1992 1-cent coin, examining the errors and mistakes that have catapulted its worth into the stratosphere and understanding why this tiny piece of copper and zinc captures the essence of a larger narrative in the world of American currency. To begin with, one of the most pivotal aspects of the 1992 1-cent coin is its minting error, arguably relating to the fascinating story of its accidental creation. While the U.S. Mint typically produces coins with precision, occasionally, remarkable anomalies arise that spark interest and desirability among collectors. The 1992 penny features a unique error referred to as the close AM design, meaning that the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse of the coin are positioned unusually close together compared to the standard wide AM design, which is found on the vast majority of pennies minted in that year. This minor detail might seem insignificant to the untrained eye, yet for numismatists, it represents a point of contention and fascination, as this tiny aberration can lead to hefty financial returns. In 1992, the U.S. Mint produced millions of pennies, but only a select few contained this close AM error, leading to their rarity. In fact, estimates suggest that there may only be about 10 to 15 such coins in existence, making them incredibly hard to find and optimum candidates for high-stakes bidding wars among collectors yearning to own a piece of numismatic history. As demand grows and supply dwindles, the market value skyrockets, facilitating astonishing offers for those fortunate enough to possess one of these elusive coins, and pushing the price towards astronomical figures like the rumored $108 million, a sum that reflects not just the coin's physical properties but also its allure within a passionate community of coin enthusiasts. Such meteoric valuations can be attributed not only to the error itself but also to the cultural zeitgeist surrounding collectibles and the vibrant narratives they embody. In a marketplace where every dollar contributes to tastes, trends, and individual stories, the 1992 1-cent coin serves as a tangible representation of the intersection of art, history, and commerce. Moreover, the concept of scarcity plays a critical role in determining the coin's value. As with any collectible, the fewer items that are available, the greater their worth, especially when linked to unique features or historical significance, and the 1992 penny is a prime example of this phenomenon. It can be likened to other such collectibles where market dynamics and changes in public perception can utterly redefine worth. Thus, as potential buyers learn about the stories behind such coins, the worth can skyrocket. Coins have frequently represented more than mere monetary value. They tell tales of their birth from the mint, through circulation, and into the hands of collectors, many of whom cherish and preserve them for decades, nurturing their worth over time. Another captivating aspect of the 1992 1-cent coin is its connection to the broader backdrop of the U.S. mint's production processes during that time. In the early 90s, significant changes were afoot in both economic policy and public perception, which facilitated a milieu ripe for the collection of coins. The early years of the 1990s also marked a transitional phase for the mint. They were beginning to explore new designs and production methods, spurring a wave of interest in freshly minted coins, especially those reflecting unparalleled artistry and clarity in design. Within this context of rapid change and experimentation, the misalignment of the close AM letters within the engravings of the 1992 1-cent coin stands out, serving as a reminder of the complexities involved in minting operations, where human error may inadvertently yield exceptional outcomes. Both amateur and seasoned collectors are drawn to the sheer storytelling potential within each artifact, and the mystique surrounding the rarity and value of the 1992 penny makes it even more attractive as an object of desire, where ownership signifies not just entitlement to a coin but also access to a narrative steeped in history and exceptionalism. Those who embark on collecting these coins can become part of larger discussions surrounding the value of currency, the historical context tied to various minting practices, and the collective memories attached to particular coins as they traverse through the years. Thus, the 1992 1-cent coin represents an intriguing intersection of personal narrative and collective history that captivates the imaginations of so many, creating a broader cultural dialogue about the significance of items we often take for granted. Furthermore, the emergence of online marketplaces and auction sites has dramatically transformed the way collectibles are traded, showcasing the increasing potential for attention around rare items such as the 1992 1-cent coin. As the digital age continues to influence how we interact with money and collections, a unique sense of community has developed around coin collecting. This has allowed enthusiasts to share stories and knowledge, as well as valuable information regarding the identification and valuation of coins that are deemed valuable due to error or rarity, like the 1992 penny, leading to empowered collectors who are better able to navigate the landscape of numismatics in pursuit of value. Advances in technology permit collectors to access databases, forums, and communities filled with insight, ultimately enhancing their ability to authenticate errors and discern market trends that can influence the pricing of rare coins in real time. This modern approach to collecting reflects the fluidity and dynamism of the marketplace, emphasizing that reputation, knowledge, and timing can greatly affect possible returns on investments. The interactivity and democratization of information in numismatics mean that anyone with an internet connection can explore the value of coins, with the 1992 1-cent coin standing out as a case study in how rarity, error, and storytelling can propel an item's price into the stratosphere, benefiting not just experienced collectors but also newcomers entering this captivating hobby. As people delve deeper into the world of coin collecting, they often find joy and excitement in the chase for hidden treasures, empowered by newfound knowledge and the understanding that something as unassuming as a penny could potentially transform their lives if fortune is on their side. Thus, the 1992 1-cent coin epitomizes that sense of adventure and possibility inherent in numismatics, igniting a passion that many find irresistible. It can also be pointed out that the notion of converting ordinary currency into extraordinary wealth taps into a universal human aspiration. In a world often fixated on financial success and material accumulation, the unique valuation of the 1992 penny resonates with our dreams and fantasies about luck and the unexpected paths toward wealth. As collectors engage in discussions about valuable coins, they contribute to a culture of barter and trade with stories of wins and losses, evoking the idea of fortunes transformed by chance encounters with extraordinary items like the 1992 1-cent coin. This sense of serendipity fuels interest in coin collecting as more than simply acquiring wealth, as it emphasizes the narratives that connect individual collectors with a larger community. So many people cherish and proudly display their coin collections, driven not only by the market value of individual coins but also by the pleasure of preserving a piece of history. making coin collecting a unique blend of passion and investment that can yield both personal satisfaction and financial benefit. Furthermore, the desire to own a coin with an illustrious backstory also pushes many to search for the 1992 1-cent coin studiously. Whether you are flipping through your pocket change, scouring through online marketplaces, or bidding at auctions, the thrill of the hunt encapsulates the spirit of exploration that makes numismatics so compelling. Each penny is not just another piece of metal but a potential gateway to new discoveries and significant historical connections. The journeys undertaken in search of coins can often lead to unexpected experiences and serendipitous encounters, as avid collectors gather to share anecdotes of their findings, making each search a social experience steeped in camaraderie. Collectors frequently form relationships with fellow enthusiasts who share a common passion for seeking out rare coins like the 1992 1-cent coin, and their discussions can lead to friendships that extend beyond just discussing coins, solidifying a tight-knit community united by a shared fascination. Clearly, the broader social aspect of coin collecting enriches the experience, demonstrating that monetary value is merely one dimension of what makes artifacts like the 1992 penny so desirable. The stories we collect alongside them are part of what we cherish most, elevating their worth in ways that extend far beyond traditional financial assessments. As you can see, the 1992 1-cent coin serves as an extraordinary exemplar of how seemingly trivial errors can yield monumental consequences, highlighting the potency of human error, rarity, and collective narrative within the realm of numismatics. This tiny coin, once lost amidst everyday transactions, has emerged as a centerpiece in discussions about value, storytelling, and the aspirations that bind us as collectors and enthusiasts. Its journey from being a mundane penny to a coveted piece of art and history continues to inspire fascination across generations, reminding us that below the surface of our everyday transactions lies a world filled with possibility, exploration, and shared passion. So next time you see a penny, take a moment to reflect. Who knows what hidden treasures might be nestled in your pocket, waiting for the right hands to uncover their stories and, perhaps, discover their worth. Thank you for joining us in today's exploration of the 1992 1-cent coin. We invite you to like, subscribe, and share this video if you found the content engaging and intriguing. As we continue to uncover more stories from the world of coins and collectibles, we appreciate the opportunity to share this journey with you. Stay curious, and remember that the world of currency is full of mysteries waiting to be revealed, one penny at a time.